Hello friends, welcome to today's session on trigonometry. In this session I am going to explain 13, 14, 15 and 16 questions from exercise 9.1, chapter 9, applications of trigonometry. So let's read the 13th question first. As observed from the top of a 75 meters height lighthouse from the sea level, the angle of depression of two ships are 30 degrees and 45 degrees. If one ship is exactly behind the other on the same side of the lighthouse, find the distance between the two ships. So there is a lighthouse. This is the lighthouse and it is 70 meters. The height of the lighthouse is 75 meters and there are two ships here. One ship is here, other ship is here, and the angle of depression of the two ships is that 45 degrees and 30 degrees respectively. So this angle is 30 degrees and this angle is 45 degrees. So this angle becomes 45 degrees and this angle becomes 30 degrees. Okay, now this picture is clear, right? Now we have to find out the distance between two ships. Let us assume the distance between the two ships to be A. Okay, and the distance, this distance, let us assume this distance to be B. B. So I have assumed the distance between two ships to be A and the distance between the lighthouse and the first ship to be B. Now let's take this triangle, first triangle, this triangle. Okay, I am calculating tan 45 degrees. Tan 45 degrees is equal to, opposite side is 75 divided by adjacent side is B. So tan 45 is 1. 1 is equal to 75 by B. That implies B is equal to 75. So I got the value of B as 75. Now let's take this bigger triangle, bigger right angle triangle. Okay, here I am calculating tan 30 degrees. Tan 30 degrees is equal to, opposite side is again 75 divided by adjacent side is A plus B, right? This is the adjacent side. So it becomes A plus B. What is the value of tan 30 degrees? 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 is equal to 75 divided by, we know the B value is 75. A plus 75. So A plus 75 is equal to 75 root 3. That implies A is equal to 75 root 3 minus 75. That is equal to 75 into root 3 minus 1 meters. So the distance between two ships is 75 into root 3 minus 1 meters. Here I have taken the tan ratio because I know the opposite side and I have to calculate the adjacent side. That's why I have calculated the tan ratio. Okay, hope this is clear for you. Now let's move to the 14th question. A 1.2 meter tall girl spots a balloon moving with wind in a horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meters from the ground. The angle of elevation of the balloon from the eyes of the girl at any instant is 60 degrees. After some time, the angle of elevation reduces to 30 degrees. Find the distance travelled by the balloon during the interval. So there is a balloon here and a girl of 1.2 meters height is looking at the balloon and the angle of elevation at that point is 60 degrees. So this angle of elevation is 60 degrees for this triangle. Okay, now the balloon has travelled some distance from this point to this point. Okay, this point to this point, the balloon has travelled this distance. Now the balloon is here. Now the angle of elevation has reduced to 30 degrees. That is, this angle is 30 degrees. This angle is 30 degrees. Okay, now the height of the balloon from the ground is 88.2 meters. So this height will be 87 meters. The height from the eye of the girl to the balloon will be 87 meters and the height of the girl will be 1.2 meters. Total height will be 88.2 meters from the ground. Now we will calculate the A value and B value from this figure. A is the distance between the two balloons. Here A is the distance between the two balloons, that is this distance, and B is the distance from the girl to the balloon in the initial position, that is B. Okay, now let's look at this triangle. Okay, I am looking at this triangle. Tan 60 degrees is equal to, this is 87, right? Because this is the opposite side of this side. So this will become 87. 87 opposite side is 87 divided by adjacent side is B. Because I do not know the distance, I have assumed it to be B. Tan 60 degrees is root 3. Root 3 is equal to 87 by B. B is equal to 87 by root 3 meters. So I will multiply numerator and denominator with root 3. That becomes 87 root 3 by 3 meters. 3 ones are, 3 twos are 6, 3 nines are 27. That is equal to 29 root 3 meters. Okay, I got the value of B as 29 root 3 meters. Now I need to find out the value of A, that is the distance between the two balloons. That is the distance between the balloon from the initial position to the next position. So now let's take this triangle. That is the 30 degrees triangle, 30 degrees right angle triangle. Okay, now tan 30 degrees becomes, opposite side is 87 divided by adjacent side is this one, A plus B. What is the value of tan 30? 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 is equal to 87 divided by A plus B. A plus B is equal to 87 root 3 meters. Now we know the value of B is 29 root 3. A plus 29 root 3 is equal to 87 root 3 meters. That implies A is equal to 87 root 3 minus 29 root 3 meters. That is equal to 58 root 3 meters. Okay, the value of that, so the distance between the, so the distance traveled by the balloon is 58 root 3 meters. Hope this is clear for you. You have to understand this figure. Once you understand this figure, the calculations will be simple for you. So the balloon was here in this initial position and the balloon has traveled some distance A and now it is at this position. So we have to find out the distance between the initial position and the next position, that is A. So I got the A value as 58 root 3 meters. Hope this is clear for you. Now let's go to the 15th question. A straight highway leads to the foot of the tower. A man standing at the top of the tower observes a car at an angle of depression of 30 degrees which is approaching the foot of the tower with a uniform speed. 6 seconds later, the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60 degrees. Find the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower from this point. So there is a car, there is a tower, this is the tower. This is the tower and this is the car. This car is approaching the tower with a uniform speed. So it has reached this point and the time taken to reach this point is 6 seconds. And after that it will reach this car will reach the tower. We have to find out the time taken by the car to reach this tower. Okay, the angle of depression from the first point is 30 degrees. That is, this angle is 30 degrees. So this angle becomes 30 degrees. And the angle of depression from the second point is 60 degrees. That is, this angle is 60 degrees. So this angle becomes 60 degrees. Hope this figure is clear for you. Now let's solve the question. First let's consider this triangle. Okay, this smaller triangle, right angle triangle. Tan 60 degrees is equal to h by opposite side is h divided by adjacent side is d, right? What is tan 60 degrees? Root 3. Root 3 is equal to h by d. H is equal to root 3 into d. This is one equation. Now let's consider the second triangle. That is the bigger triangle, bigger right angle triangle, this triangle. Okay, in this triangle, tan 30 becomes, tan 30 degrees is equal to h divided by d plus x. Right, tan 30 degrees is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 is equal to h divided by d plus x. D plus x is equal to root 3 into h. We know h is equal to root 3d, right? We'll substitute it here. D plus x is equal to root 3 into root 3d. So d plus x is equal to (3d). So 2d is equal to x. That implies d is equal to x by 2. So to travel distance of x, it has taken 6 seconds, right? Now we have to find out the time taken by the car to travel the distance d. So this is the time we have to find out. The time taken by the car from the second point to reach the tower. That is the time taken for the car to travel the distance of d. So for traveling x distance, it has taken 6 seconds for the car. For traveling d seconds, that is x by 2, it takes 6 by 2 seconds. That is 3 seconds. So the car takes 3 seconds to travel the distance d and reach the tower, foot of the tower. Hope this is clear for you. Now let's move to the 16th question. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower from 2 points at a distance of 4 meters and 9 meters from the base of the tower and in the same straight line with it are complementary. Prove that the height of the tower is 6 meters. So it is given that there is a tower, okay, and the angle of elevation from one point is 30 degrees. No, angle is not given, so let us assume this to be x degrees. Okay. Now there is another point. So this point is to be this point is, he said the angles are complementary. The angles of elevation are complementary. So this becomes 90 minus x degrees. 90 minus x degrees. Now this total distance is 9 meters. And this distance is 4 meters. So this distance becomes 5 meters. Okay, now this is clear, right? Now we have to find out the height of the tower, h. We have to prove that it is 6 meters. So let's look at this smaller triangle, 90 minus x. Tan 90 minus x degrees is equal to opposite side by adjacent side, that is h by 4. What is tan 90 minus x? Is equal to cot x, right? Cot x degrees is equal to h by 4. And this implies tan x is equal to, tan x degrees is equal to 4 by h. Why did I inverse it? Because cot x is equal to, since cot x is equal to 1 by tan x. Okay, this is the reason I have taken tan x as 4 by h. Now let us take the second triangle, bigger triangle. Okay, this triangle, tan x degrees is equal to opposite side is h divided by adjacent side is 9. 5 plus 4, 9. So tan x degrees is equal to h by 9. This is another equation. We have two equations. This is equation 2 and this is equation 1. So we know that tan x degrees is equal to 4 by h. Tan x degrees is equal to h by 9. So we'll equate both of them. 4 by h is equal to h by 9. That implies h square is equal to 36. That implies h is equal to square root of 36, that is equal to 6 meters. So we have proved that the height of the tower is 6 meters. Hope this is clear for you. I will explain this figure once again. So there is a big tower standing and there are two angles of elevation for this tower. One from this point and the other one from this point. So both angles of elevation are complementary. So that means if this is x degrees, this becomes 90 minus x degrees. And the distance between the height of the foot of the tower and the first point is 4 meters. And the distance between the foot of the tower to the next point is 9 meters. So we have to find out the height of the tower. So I have taken tan 90 minus x is equal to h by 4. So tan 90 minus x becomes cot x. Cot x is again same as 1 by tan x. So tan x becomes 4 by h. Now tan x degrees in the second triangle becomes h by 9. So in both the cases tan x is equal, right? So 4 by h is equal to h by 9. That implies h square is equal to 36. H is equal to square root of 36, that is equal to 6 meters. Hope this is clear for you. That's all for this session. You can refer to other videos for more solved questions from this exercise. And please subscribe to the channel and share the videos. Please leave your feedback in the comment section below. Until then, see you.